Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, we're going to be doing some movements to help alleviate pain that can be associated with arthritis, inflammation, some stretches, a little bit of range of motion. So what you will need, I'll be seated, so your sturdy, comfortable chair, some space around you, nice and comfortable in your clothing. Always have that water close by. Once you get everything together, meet me right back here and we'll get into this wonderful workout to do some stretches and range of motion to help alleviate pain throughout the body associated with arthritis and inflammation. Welcome back. We are ready to get started. So seated comfortably in our chair, but we like to scooch up to the front of that chair. So we have nice, good posture. Abdominals are pulled in tight with length in our spine. Crown of the head up towards the sky and shoulders relaxed. We're just going to take some nice, big, deep inhales and exhales to start. So big, deep inhale. We're going to fill up our lungs. Big, deep exhale. Release it out. Do that again, going at your breath. Let's do one more together. A nice big deep inhale. We fill up our lungs. Exhale, release it all out. Your hands can either stay on your lap or go down by your sides for some shoulder shrugs. Shrugging those shoulders up towards our ears with an inhale. Exhale, press, retract, release down. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. Two more, lifting up. Releasing down, one more. Now circling around to the front, circling around as we open through the upper back, inhaling and exhaling. Three more in this direction. 3, 2, last one. Reverse that direction, bringing those circles to the back, opening through the shoulders and chest. 3 more. 3, releasing those shoulder blades down the spine. 2, last one, release them down, keep them there. Now bring your hands onto your lap and we're just going to look over our right shoulder, keeping the body center. Head comes back center, look over left shoulder, back center. One more time each side, right, center, left, center. Allow the right ear to release towards that right shoulder. So we're not letting those shoulders come up to meet the ear. Keep those shoulders relaxed and down. And other side, left ear releases towards the left shoulder. We stay nice and tall in our chair. Each side one more time. Right ear releases towards the right shoulder. And left ear releases towards the left. Bringing head back to center. Let the chin release down towards the chest, staying nice and tall. Now bring your gaze up slightly towards the sky, no added force or pressure. Chin to chest. Good stretch and movement. And towards the sky. We bring our head back to center, bringing our hands to face in towards one another, elbows glued to the side of the body. We're going to open out to the side, extend, pull elbows back in, hands come back to center. So we open, extend, in, center. Open, extend, in, center. Open, extend, in, center. Getting into those rotator cuffs, that extension through the shoulders, the biceps. Open, extend. Last time, in, center. Release them down by your side. Palms are facing forward. We're going to come up halfway in a bicep curl. Extend them out in front of us. Pull elbows back to the side of the body. Release down. Curl, extend, pull back, release. Curl, extend out in front, pull back in, release. Up, extend out, release. Stay nice and tall. Let's do 2 more. Curl, lengthen out in front, in, release. 1 more. Release. Good job. We'll keep the length in the arms and we'll bring that length out in front of us. Relax those shoulders, slight bend in the elbow joints. We're going to open nice and big and then bring that back to center. Open nice and big, bring it back to center. Great stretch for that front body opening up. 2 more. Last one. Now we're just going to take this into some nice hugs. So bring the right arm across the left and squeeze in tight. This is going to get that good stretch throughout the back body now. Just feels good too to give ourselves a nice big hug. Let's do that again. Big stretch and open. Left goes over right. Squeeze in tight. Let's do each side one more time. Big stretch and open through the front body. Big hug, open and stretch back body. And one more, open, nice and big. Left over right. Nice big hug. And release those hands down. We're going to get into the chest and back. So depending on the type of chair you're in, you can either hold on to the sides of the chair, interlace behind the back to open up through the front body, really allowing the body to release and breathing into the shoulders and chest. Releasing that, hands go onto the lap, hollow out the belly, and arch and stretch the spine if that's available to you as we open through the upper back. You want to feel as if you can visualize air in between each individual vertebrae. You're breathing into that all the way into the lower back. We come back up to a neutral spine. Your hands can stay on your lap for hip circles. So we just circle the upper body around. It's just kind of loosening through the core and hips. And reverse it, go the other way around. And then sitting back up nice and tall, abdominals pulled in tight. We're scooched to the front of that chair. Let's alternate bringing our feet up off the ground. So it's a right foot raise, left foot raise. Slow and controlled. Again, getting range of motion and then getting into stretches. One more each side. Now just alternate extending. So extend out. Extend out. Feel that length through the quadriceps, getting that range of motion and stretching through those knee joints. Lengthen out. We'll do one more on each side, right and left. Now right lengthens out, release it down. Have a slight bend in that knee joint. You're on that right heel, flexing the foot. Release the body forward and down. Getting into a nice hamstring stretch. All the way through the calf, hamstring, gluteals into your lower back. We'll roll it up nice and slow and switching sides. Left heel out, slight bend in the knee, flexing the foot, length out and down. Breathe into that. Roll it back up, bringing feet next to one another, back nice and tall, alternating opening to the sides. We open right to the right, pull at center, left opens to the left, center, right, together, left, together. So keeping that body facing forward, not twisting side to side. 2, 2, 1 more each way. Now we're going to open those feet up and release the hands down towards the ground, getting that nice center stretch. Inner thigh, outer thigh, gluteals, hips, lower back, releasing. If hands do not reach the floor, bring them onto those quadriceps and allow the chest to melt forward, feeling in control of your stretch. Big deep inhales and exhales. Let's roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Once you're sitting nice and tall, we'll just heel toe those feet back to center. Nice and lifted, heels come up, release them. Heels up, release. Two more. Now walk our feet a little bit further out in front of us just to get good range of motion to pull those toes up. Pull those toes up. So body's not rocking. We want to work on that stretching and strengthening into our ankles and our shins and our calves. That blood flow going into areas. 2. Last one. Good job. Right foot, lift that up and just circle around. Open those toes. Move your toes if you're wearing shoes. If not, you want to see them wiggling around. Reverse other way around. And then release that other side. Foot comes up, circling from that ankle joint, opening those toes. And reverse it, go the other way around. And releasing that. Now let's do that with our upper body. So circle those wrists around. And reverse, go the other way around. Now we're just going to make a fist and then lengthen the fingers out. So fist, lengthen. So we're getting, again, that blood flow in the joints in our fingers. Really good to do if you have arthritis in those hands. 3, 2, last one. Good job. Little shake out. We'll end with our 3 deep inhales and exhales, bringing those arms up and around if that's available. Big deep inhale, length up, and exhale. 2 more. Big deep inhale, length up, exhale. 1 more. Big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out. You should feel wonderful. These are your daily stretches you can do once a day or even more to really help alleviate pain associated with arthritis and inflammation throughout the body. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I look forward to our next time together.